examine yourselves to see whether you are in the faith. That's 2 Corinthians 13:5. And for a lot of Christians, that immediately turns inward. They start digging around in their heart, their habits, their struggles, asking, do I believe enough? Am I sincere enough? Am I really saved? But that's not what Paul is doing here. When Paul says examine yourselves, he's talking to a church that is questioning his apostleship and flirting with a different gospel. The issue isn't weak faith. The issue is false teaching. Paul is basically saying if you want to test something, start with the message you're believing. And that's where Galatians 1 helps us understand this. Paul says that if someone preaches a different gospel, they are not just abandoning a doctrine, they're abandoning Christ himself. You don't drift from Jesus by struggling. You drift from Jesus by changing the gospel. So when Paul says, examine yourselves, the question isn't, do I feel holy enough? The question is, what am I believing? What am I trusting in? Are you trusting in Christ alone? Or have you subtly replaced him with something else? Your obedience, your experiences, your performance, your feelings. Because here's the key. The proof that you are in the faith is not that you never doubt. It's not that you sin less than other people. And it's not that you feel spiritually strong. The proof is that when you're examined, Christ is still the one you're clinging to. Paul isn't calling believers to obsess over themselves. He's calling the church to guard the gospel. And that's freeing because your assurance doesn't come from looking deeper in your heart. It comes from looking again to Christ.